Live and a new episode of Metahumans Mondays. So thank you everyone for joining us today. We have a kind of a shorter show today, but we're gonna cut right with the times and what's going on right now with the extremely recent release of the Spider-Man trailer that just came out today. What's interesting is we're seeing Marvel and Sony, right? Who was the other one that put the trailer up? Is it Sony? Right?
I think it was Marvel, but
Just
there's a rumor saying that like Sony or someone at Sony leaked it the day before, because like I saw the leaks even before everything happened. I was like,
Oh shoot.
yeah.
So with me today we got right there Frankie. How you doing, Frankie? Thanks for joining us today, man. And Francisco.
Doing good.
And Francisco, the boy blunder. How you doing, brother?
What's up, man?
So yeah, we got just a brand new trailer, brand spanking new that just dropped. There's a lot to break down in it, including some stuff that I'd actually like to know things that you guys caught in the trailer that I might have not caught on to. I will start with this before we deep dive even further. This was the movie, if I'm not mistaken, that everybody was saying was supposed to be Sinister Six. Is that correct? This is the one where you're supposed to have.
That's the one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with that, I'm noticing that we have, of course, Doc Ock, right? So we have
Yeah.
Doctor
Yeah.
Octopus, and then I saw I spotted of course the Green Goblin bomb, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and then we heard William Dafoe's laugh. And then if I saw this clip that was let me see if I can pull it up right here actually. It was a still of a car. Let me see if I could bring it in here. And it was like on fire, so I'm thinking that's I mean Electro?
It
Am I-
probably could be, or like some destruction for sure. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like I think we only saw like 2 to 3 possible villains or somewhat in the teaser so far.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's just go off with this right now. So if we have 3 there, because we know Jamie Foxx is confirmed to come back.
Yeah.
And then we have Alfred Molina and William Dafoe. Who are the other? Maybe that's why we haven't seen the other ones. Oh, Vulture was the other one, right? Vulture was the other one that we're supposed to come back, but we didn't see him in the.
Yeah, I think it's a maybe on him. There's a
and then
rumor on I think,
Craven, right?
Yeah, Craven was rumored, but
Oh, Craven.
no one knows who the actor is because it's either supposed to be Jason Momoa or
Whoa.
Keanu Reeves, but he turned down the role from what I heard.
Crazy. Okay. That Jason Momoa thing is legit, or that's just like rumor, like
It's rumor because like no one knows. Like I think Sony and Marvel are trying to keep it quiet and hush hush for like who's playing Craven because there was like leaks or something about Momoa being it, and then there was like evidence saying that it was Keanu, but Keanu turned all of it down like as soon as like he got the offer.
Yeah, I knew Keanu turned it down, but I think like I don't know. I almost see like Keanu kind of stepping in as a hero role, never like as a villain, you know?
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
that's why he turned it down. He's like, I can probably do it, but like, yeah, I don't really think I can pull off Craven in the Suns is what he was going for.
Yeah, he wants something more heroic. Yeah. I mean it is Keanu Reeves, right? So
Yeah.
I could see
He's too wholesome, man. I don't see him as a bad guy.
well plus he can lead films like in the sense of an action star in terms of that, right? Yeah.
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 I did like that the Green Goblin bomb though. That little tidbit was
Aw.
cool. Yeah.
Hearing his laugh is just gave me chills. Like as soon as the pumpkin bomb like landed, I'm just like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm laughing.
So is it a pumpkin bomb though? If it's Green Goblin though, wouldn't that be Hobgoblin? Or what are his bombs called actually? It's a Goblin
So-
bomb.
Yeah, just the goblin bomb.
Yeah. So all right, so let me hear your guys. That was my favorite part. I just like breaking down and catching like all the villains and trying to decipher all that. But I want to hear your guys. We'll start with you, Francisco. Well, let's hear your reaction on the trailer here, and kind of your little breakdown of what you liked and you didn't like, and what you overall thought just about it. You know?
Well, it definitely hyped me up for sure. But this just the trailer was great. It was very full of like excitement and action. But it definitely left me with a lot of questions that I want answered, and I'm pretty sure that's what they wanted, like, their audience to have.
Yeah.
Basically, it's that hook, you know.
Yeah.
And I do want to know why Doctor Strange's place is like covered in snow on the inside.
Oh yeah, that's true. Good point. Good point. I didn't even think about bringing that up. That is kind of an odd thing, right?
Yeah.
Interesting.
But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's going on in the trailer that you just like. I don't know. It scares me to know that this is a teaser trailer. It's only like about what, 3 minutes long?
Yeah. Two and something.
And it's like, so
Yeah.
Is the official trailer gonna like have a bunch of spoilers or something? Is it gonna be like a big thing or?
Yeah, that's true. If anything, you would think the official trailer is going to show you the other three of the Sinister Six, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of crazy theories about this trailer too, you know, people coming up with different assumptions and stuff like that, especially in the speculator market, you know, because a lot of people will buy key issues and stuff based on who they think who's going to pop up, and they invest in those early, you know.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a big thing too. Frankie, what'd you think overall of the trailer?
I noticed that there was like a bunch of Easter eggs to the trailer, like about possible villains, like you pointed out. Like I think Willem Dafoe and then Alfred Molina. Like the fact that he's back is just like we're getting all these Tobey Maguire villains, and it's like my childhood coming back in like full circle that I like. But one of the things that I noticed, I think that not everyone's catching yet, I think in the interrogation scene.
Yeah.
That's possibly there's like a bunch of rumors and speculations that I think it's true now that I think about it. Since Charlie Cox is set to reprise his role as Daredevil, Daredevil is supposedly spotted in the back room, or like behind a window, just sitting down or something. And I'm just like, oh, Daredevil in the MCU! I can't wait.
Yeah. Well, my favorite part about that is that they kept the same actor. You know what I mean? Because what a shame when they replace people. You know what I mean?
It sucks when they do.
Yeah.
The only question is like, are they gonna probably bring in Kingpin in the future? Because if they bring back Charlie,
yeah, D'Onofrio's so good. He's such a good Kingpin, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But like, oh man, that teaser is like, I love that teaser.
What is
everything about that teaser? Is
what
good.
is his? What is What is Wilson Fisk's wife's name? He says it a lot. I'm blanking. What is his wife's name? What did he say it? He says it so many times in the show.
I think I think it's Vanessa. It might
be
Vanessa, or it might be something else. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. Daredevil.
And I'm like hyper scanning the freaking, what's it called? The interrogation scene, and I can't seem to see anything on it so far, unless it's like a little tiny thing.
It's supposed to be like his hands. Like people do screenshots of like his hands and like let me see if I can find that actually, because there's like some hardcore like deciphering where like people are saying that like those are Charlie Cox's hands and stuff like that they're showing
crazy.
in the documents and stuff like that.
And like the crazy thing about like some crazy theories like that is that half of them end up being true, and it's just like, how did this one tiny thing lead to all this into like a snowball effect?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I've analyzed his hands all my life. I know how they look.
He's a hand model. So yeah, here I pulled up a screenshot. So see, people are saying this is Charlie Cox right here, that this is Daredevil himself.
Yeah, that's like one of the things going on.
Yeah. Supposedly, right? But hey, it actually could be. It actually could be, because why would they not be showing his head and be giving us that angle? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like right now, they just want to tease us too. Like, this is all we're gonna get.
Yeah.
Hopefully, like, the trailer doesn't drop like this month or next month. Possibly, like, we get it in October. I think we can wait a little bit more for that trailer because this hype is definitely there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's a still where he's like in the school, and have you noticed that they had like little like Halloween decorations? So it's got like an October theme going on.
Yeah, what's
Yeah.
up with that? That little witch little like thing, the lights, right?
Yeah, yeah.
What's
and
up with
before
those?
that, it shows Tom Holland as Peter Parker, and then this is just me doing my own personal hands speculation now, but in the back, there's two like little cutouts of black cats. Is that like a reference? Could we get a black cat in here too?
Oh, snap.
Dude,
Really?
anything is possible.
Spotted
man.
that?
Like, ooh. Like, I know that this is. I think everyone by now knows that this is also going to tie into Multiverse of Madness. Could you imagine if like Mephisto actually makes like a small cameo, and then it just leads to the multiverse right after? I think that'd be
Yeah.
insane.
So, America Chavez is supposed to come out in that multiverse movie, though, right?
Oh snap!
I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of cool.
That's what I've been reading, like on the forums and stuff. Let me see if I can find a good clip of that. What you were talking about, Francisco, with the Doctor Strange, like for some reason in a freaking frozen. Oh, this is funny. I found one. All right, like in a frozen place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In his well, it's not the it's not the Sanctum Sanctorum, right? Or is that what he calls his palace? Or am I confusing that with like
It's the place where he like basically his home now, the Sorcerers Home.
Yeah. Okay, so here's an image of yeah, he's it's just full of snow, and then he lights the fireplace.
I love how his little casual jacket with his cape.
Yeah. So okay,
Looks
you know,
like-
yeah,
Sorry about that.
you know, since we're on this topic, what do you guys think about like they're making it seem like the whole plot of the movie right now, right? So here's another thing. This is also based loosely on an old comic. Did you know that? There's like an old comic book story that this is loosely based on, but where they find out Peter Parker's identity, but they're obviously adding stuff in it too, you know? But
Yeah.
I just Doctor Strange is like a very intelligent, you know, character in the Marvel universe, and it just seems kind of weird to me that how like he like gets manipulated by Spider-Man and messes up the spell, so to speak, by Spider-Man's like, oh, what about Mary Jane, and what about, you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
like Ned and this and that, and like if Doctor Strange couldn't like handle the pressure of being pitched questions like that by a kid, so to speak, right, like that, and like I trip out on that because it's like, is that really what messes up the multiverse? Is Peter Parker scrambling him, and Doctor Strange couldn't keep it straight? Doctor Strange is supposed to be like the master, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird that that's how if that's really the reason why everyone got all mixed up. But I've seen all these things about like Doc Ock is actually staring at Tobey Maguire. Did you guys
Yeah,
like, yeah.
I heard about that, and like I think that makes sense too. Cause did you guys see the recent leaks of like the set photos of like all the actors and stuff, or no?
I saw some stuff with I haven't seen Garfield in it yet, but I saw that Tobey Maguire was there. Yeah.
I have a picture of Andrew Garfield on set with Toby supposedly, but
Okay.
I wasn't able to post it because all my friends like in the Spidey community that are like all if you post it, Sony's more than likely gonna like take your whole account down.
Oh,
So
wow.
be wary of like posting
Damn.
that leak. And I'm just like, shit, man. Okay, I'm not gonna do it then.
Yeah.
I'll just share it to my friends.
Crazy. Well, yeah, I mean, the House of Mouse is pretty hardcore, you know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's yeah, that can be pretty wild. There's a lot of NDA and stuff like that no disclosures, but I mean, it's safe to say there probably are in the movie, because if it's like scrambling of the universe, you know what I mean? Or the multiverse or whatever. Yeah, they're bound to be in there somewhere, right? Because you see all these different spider suits, and he's not wearing all of them. So who the hell's wearing all of them? I don't think we're gonna get a lazy clone of of Tom Holland's Peter Parker. He's not gonna be like staring at himself. He's got to be staring at a different Spider-Man, right? So
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's gonna be staring at Toby, and he's gonna be staring at, like, you know what I mean. So the Spider-Man that's in the black suit might be one of them. You know what I mean? That
it
black
could
and
be.
yeah,
Because like at the same time, like he doesn't have Stark anymore, and I don't think like I'm not trying to throw shade at like the MCU, but like I don't think he can probably make his own suit again, but like he probably doesn't feel like he can do like a perfect suit like the way that Tony did that. So it'll probably either be either Toby or Andrew or like another version of the MCU and like through the multiverse is what I'm guessing.
yeah. Um, anything else you caught in there, Francisco, in the trailer?
Not
Any-
not else. I was looking at something here. I think at the end, when Doc Ock comes out,
Yeah.
that's let me check real quick.
Well, I mean, the Iron Spider suit looks pretty badass, right, in the trailer?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was looking at.
Yeah, I mean, that shit looks great. Let me see if I can put a still up of that, because that actually looks really good. I'm expecting to see. Oh, I don't know. Maybe did we already get a Marvel Legends Iron Spider toy like that? I collect Marvel Legends, and I don't even remember because there's so many of them.
I don't think we did yet. I think we only have the Civil War one for the
Okay.
Iron Spider still.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah,
All right,
because Hmm.
so Tom Holland is the one in the Iron Spider suit.
okay, so
For sure.
that's his suit in the movie for sure. Then, so then who's in the black suit then? Somebody else has got to be in the black suit then, right? That one that's been coming out
Yeah,
on all the Funko
Yeah.
Pops and stuff.
that's what I also noticed though, because it when there's a scene here where it shows Tom Holland running, taking the mask off, but he's in the black suit.
Oh, no shit. Okay. Actually, that gives me a good segue since we have someone perfect to answer that. Frankie, actually, since you work at a GameStop, have you seen any of the No Way Home figures pop up already, like the black suit Funko Pop and all that was shown on the? Has that stuff already hit shelves or no?
Uh, Not yet. I think they might have sold out before I was even there, like before I even started working.
Oh
What I
snap!
can do though is like just check on my site real quick. Let me see, because I know that different stores like have their stuff.
Yeah,
Let me see.
yeah. Because
'Cause,
sometimes over there in Arizona, you guys will get the stuff earlier. You know?
yeah, like we already got all like No Way Home figures except for the leaked Tobey Maguire action figure that was supposedly real, and that's like what like how most of the stuff started too.
Hmm. I'm actually curious what the well, I know there's like they're gonna re-release the Vulture figure that was usually a build-a-figure kind of thing. They're gonna release it on its own, but I'm assuming when this movie comes out, we're gonna get a whole wave of Marvel Legends just on this movie with reimagining of different characters. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, if the pattern suit's correct, right?
Yeah.
So apparently, some of the No Way Home figures, I don't think they're on our shelves, but some of them are pre-orders, and then some of them are actually being sold at some of the stores. So that's insane.
Yeah. Yeah, because what's our slate on this? Did the end of this trailer actually say a date?
Uh,
Let me see.
It just said this Christmas.
yeah,
Oh,
this
this
Christmas.
Christmas.
But I
Interesting.
saw some people posting on Instagram that the 17th of December.
Okay. So we're not like that far then, you know?
Yeah.
We're not like that far from it. Um maybe that's why we got the snow vibes in Doctor Strange's building. He's like he's low key Santa Claus or something, you know? uh yeah. Actually, I love when movies do that when they kind of follow in suit with the holiday season that they're kind of based around, you know?
Mhm.
I love that stuff. Let me jump in here in the chat real quick. Sebastian Aviles says, "I'm curious who it was when Peter turned around at 2:26 in the trailer." Okay. At 2:26 in the trailer. Let's see. 2:26. Oh, no shit. Yeah. I have no idea. I felt like I saw Oh wow, dude.
Ooh, he caught a good question right there. I wonder who that
I
is.
don't know who that is. Yeah,
I'm gonna do a stop frame real quick. I'm
is
gonna just
that
put this like on slow speed.
Vulture's belt or something? What the hell am I looking at? I don't even know what I'm looking at. He turned around to something though. 226. 226. See if I could put a still of that here, cause
Ooh, it looks like a web.
dude, I can't. Man, look, I'm gonna pull up an image here for everyone to see it. 226, but it's so dark even in the trailer that I don't even know what I'm looking at. I'll pull
Yeah,
it up though.
yeah.
Oh,
Someone's gonna
Electro's
end up
definitely
finding it.
there though. I see the
Yeah.
lightning right after that.
Yeah, you called that one out like really quick.
Let's see. Snap. I mean, I don't know if you can all see that. It's hard to see though. I mean, I this is what's paused at 226 for anyone watching. I can't even really decipher it for some weird reason. They
Oh,
look
holy
like
crap,
eyeballs.
Yeah, it looks like a spider mask. It looks like a spider mask. I'm calling it right now. Oh god.
Is that what it
I,
is?
I think it
Yeah,
might be
because
because
actually in the movement, how Frankie pointed out, it did seem like a spider web swing or
And then-
spider web shot.
and then I have my speed at like 0.25 and I paused it at 226 where Sebastian said it.
Yeah.
It looks like two actual like lenses of a spider. It looks way too dark, but I'm guessing it could probably be judged from the colors. It's either gonna be a black suit Spider-Man. A theory could possibly be Miles, but I don't know if they're gonna pull the trigger on that yet.
Oh,
But
yeah.
that's insane.
That's insane. I don't
Oh,
think
no.
they'll do that, but
It's Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 3 Spider-Man.
Imagine.
oh, you guys are right. He's upside down, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm starting to see it now. Wow, that is hella dark though, dude. Like
Hella dark.
you
I'm
gotta
sure it's on
like
purpose,
brighten
though.
that shit, you know? Like
They definitely did that like on purpose.
yeah.
I'm gonna screenshot that.
I'm not sure. I haven't seen anyone talk about this yet, actually. If you like go to like Photoshop or Canva or something and brighten the heck out of this, we might be able to decipher what this is. I can't like do it right now. Right now, if someone figures it out though, let us know. But yeah, this is what I see in
Oh
the
my
shot.
God.
Dude, I'm excited. I want to know who that person is at 226 now. That's my biggest question.
I put it up on YouTube and I put the highest def and everything, and only that scene is not in high def.
Oh,
Interesting. That's completely intentional then. Crazy, dude. So he's basically staring at himself from another dimension or another multiverse then, right? So that's got to be Toby, right? Because it almost looks like that one does have the webbing on the mask. So it's kind of that old, Sam
wow.
Raimi, right?
a little bit, yeah. Because
Sam-
like
So-
it's really hard to tell too, just because like the lenses.
Hey, Ruben.
Yeah.
So I tried pausing it at 226 and I went up to 227 on accident.
Yeah.
I paused that lightning scene and it's a black Spider-Man.
Oh,
Interesting.
Black Spidey's getting attacked by lightning.
Okay. So Black Spidey's the one getting attacked on that clip.
well, yeah, he is. It's the black suit.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see if
These searching games.
Dude, we're just like investigating throughout this whole speed.
yeah. Breaking news. I'm curious if I can adjust the brightness on this to try to show everyone. I mean, I have this oh man, you know what? When I add color to it, it starts to turn man, Marvel made this stuff like you're right, Francisco. They put this in lower quality on purpose, huh?
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, it's not letting me decipher, but when I pump up the the contrast on it, it gives me like a red hue like it is a Spider-Man. That is definitely a Spider-Man though.
You know, I keep looking at it and that like strange the red thing is shooting.
Yeah.
What if it's like maybe because maybe it looks it looks bad because of the quality of that specific scene. But could that be like Carnage? Maybe.
Well,
Maybe
it is
I'm like,
Sony, but right,
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe.
It depends also like on Feige and Marvel because I don't know what the issues are with like bringing in Venom and the other characters. It's like a weird copyright law or licensing issue.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
only
if
thing
Carnage
I
is
wanna
in here,
know
I would
is,
expect
like-
a higher rating too.
Yeah.
It probably wouldn't be the PG. Was this PG-13 or PG anyways? I'm not even sure, but this is definitely not rated R.
I'm gonna throw a theory out there, like a speculation, but I feel like the train that Doctor Strange and Peter are on, I wonder where they even got on that train, or if it's possibly related to Spider-Man 2, the train scene. That's
Yeah.
all I'm guessing at. Like
That's what
just
I was
my crazy
thinking.
theory.
In the chat, Buffy Loves Supercat says it's in the scene where he's running through that soup kitchen from the last movie. But yeah, Tom Holland is wearing a black suit, mask off. So it appears Tom Holland at one point will wear it, but then he's staring at someone else, right? So
Yeah.
there's just a lot of shit going on. There's a lot of deciphering. Interesting.
Oh yeah, he does wear the black suit. If you go to 115, he actually is wearing the black suit. You have to pause it like really fast though. It's like
And
a
then-
blink and you miss.
And then Buffy Loves Supercat in chat says, I heard a rumor that Tom Hardy only accepted the role of Venom with the cause that he would face Spider-Man at some point. Interesting. So Francisco, you might have a little point right there with the,
Because that would make sense. I mean, it's Sony and Marvel, and then they're breaking the universe with the multiverse, and then we're just getting a whole lot of like mix-ups right here.
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. There's a lot to decipher in this trailer. What's hilarious is this is just a teaser, right? Too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh snap! That's cool. So it is the Funko Pop, the black suit with the gold lining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So I was curious if that already hit stores. That's why I was asking Frank. I'm curious because I sure as heck didn't see it for order in Diamond for our shop. So I was curious about, like a bigger chain store if they had access to that already or not.
Yeah, because like the Funko Pops that we have are just like the basic ones. So we have like the Infinity Warps. I have some Dragon Ball at work, and then I think we were selling out of Shang-Chi, especially with the Marvel Legends, but I didn't see any of the Spider-Man ones aside from the Miles Morales pops here and there. But
Yeah.
I don't know where those No Way Homes are. I'm like, I know we have them, but like, where are they?
Man, you know what? You want to talk Marvel? I absolutely love Marvel Legends. It's my favorite action figure line. But to say that the Eternals wave is not a little disappointing is an understatement. The Eternals wave. Did you see that, Francisco? The Eternals wave.
No, I haven't yet.
It's just like, I don't know. There's something about like MCU figures that are just not as cool as like comic characters. But like when you just got like a bunch of like, like actors and actresses in like these gowns and stuff, like the same gowns over and over again, which is what the Eternals
okay.
figures are. It just like makes it for like not a very exciting wave. You know what I mean? Like I can see a lot of
Yeah.
people passing on it, and then the Build-A-Figure is not really like a cool character. It's like Wong, like you know what I mean? Like it's like
Yeah.
him as an Eternal, and it's just like, I don't know if that justifies the $160 or whatever it is to collect all of them just to build that guy, So, yeah, not really such a cool wave. I like the more comic-based ones, I love the comic-based ones, but
I figured their Build-A-Figure would have been like one of the full Eternal ones.
that would have been awesome, dude. Like, yeah, that would have been awesome. Yeah, one of those Jack Kirby, like the one that it showed in the right.
Yeah.
That would have been awesome, dude. That would have made it all worth it. But yeah, the
That's what I
fact
was
that
expecting for it, but I
Yeah.
guess not.
yeah, no, you just build like another human character that like honestly they could have just made that one human character like like at Target they had the Owen Wilson figure as the exclusive, from the
Yeah.
Loki show.
Wow.
Yeah, they could have had like the Build-A-Figure for this one, the Wong character. They could have had him like as the a Walgreens exclusive or something, you know what I mean? But for him to be the Build-A-Figure, like that's like the climax figure that you're buying them all for. It's like, you know, it's like I don't know, I don't know. That's not very exciting, you know. So
Yeah.
I would think this wave with this for this Spider-Man movie, even though it's MCU, they usually sprinkle comic characters with some of these. I would think this wave should be pretty cool, and I would think I don't think we got a Zendaya MJ Marvel Legend yet, I don't think. So they would
No.
probably stick it in this line. And then we'd probably get this Iron Spider that we're looking at right here. Because we haven't had him yet either with like the articulated tentacles, you know? And then
Yeah.
I could see
You know what
some of the other Sinister Six being thrown in there as well. Maybe like an updated Electro and all that.
You know what I wonder? If we're gonna get Marvel Legends Spider-Man versions of Toby and Andrew, because there haven't been like any of those figures ever since like their movies like went poof.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Like I imagine those ones selling out the most before like any of the Tom Holland ones hit the shelves, or they do.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Celestial. Yeah. Buffy Loves Super Cat. Eternals Build-A-Figure. Imagine if it was a Celestial. Holy shit. But you know what? Now I think about it, the Celestials are pretty massive, so it would have to be you know, they could do it. Just stick a giant leg in the box with the Marvel Legend, the Build-A-Figure, you know? Just stick a bunch of pieces in there, you know, so you can build the Celestial. Yeah. Screw it. Yeah. I mean, we've got some pretty big Build-A-Figures. Remember the Juggernaut and like Abomination? Yeah. Like they've made some pretty big ones. I think they can pull it, even if it's not 100% to scale. It would have been badass. So awesome. All right, so yeah, a lot to break down there. Imagine when we get the full trailer. That's gonna be insane. I'm gonna jump right into the last segment of the show, and that is the comic book pick of the week. And the comic book pick of the week for this week is a book called Primordial, or Primordial, and this is from Jeff Lemire. This is a #1 issue, and the reason why I have this on here, and mark my words, this is going to be a hot book in the independent market. It's brought out by Image. Jeff Lemire is a award-winning writer. He's won so many awards. If I'm not mistaken, I think he's like the I don't even know how many Eisners he's won. He's won a lot of stuff though. He continually brings the heat with his books. Most notably, as of recent, Robert Downey Jr. helped produce one of his properties called Sweet Tooth. So that's like his.
Okay.
Yeah. So Jeff Lemire, that's his. But then Jeff Lemire also is the creator of Black Hammer over at Dark Horse. And then it keeps going on and on. That whole Dark Horse, Black Hammer universe is his. So Primordial is kind of follows suit. It think like a Department of Truth, kind of style thing. So basically, here's what it is: Jeff Lemire, Andrea Sorrentino exit the world of horror, and Gideon Falls to bring you some very original science fiction that should be enough to light the proverbial fires. Mind-bending sci-fi collides with Cold War thriller in this 6-issue miniseries, so that won't be too difficult to collect, by the best-selling and Eisner-winning creative team behind Gideon Falls. In 1957, the USSR launched the dog, Laika, into the Earth's orbit. That's a true story. 2 years later, the USA responded with 2 monkeys, Abel and Baker. These animals never returned, but unbeknownst to everyone, they did not die in orbit. They were taken, and now they are coming home. So this is kind of like those conspiracy books, you know what I mean? So they were never taken, they're coming home. How are they coming home, you know? What happened to them? And when they come back, I guess we're gonna find out in this book what the theory is, you know what I mean? So it's a little mix of like fact and fiction combined. And I think it's going to make for a really great read. And if you really think about that kind of plot, it sounds like something that Netflix or Hulu or something like that would definitely do an original show on, you know? So
Yeah.
there's a lot of variants for this book, but I'll only show cover A, which you see here, because with books like this, it's always like the cover A that pops off. The ratios are good too, but it's not like it's like a Marvel or DC title. So with independent books, cover A's always pop off. You know, like Department of Truth, like the cover A and B. Both of them look. I mean, honestly, I think the cover B looks better, but the cover A sells for more because it's the cover A. It's the one that the press and the media are going to use for a show like that. So, I mean, I recommend cover A. But if you like other covers, you know, you can get them. But yeah, this is the comic book pick of the week. It's just a great writer, and Image has a lot on backing it. And anytime that Image goes all out enough to do like a 1 in 100 of something, that's because they're really going all in on that title, you know. So that kind of gives you a hint that it's going to be something. And yeah, that's the comic book pick of the week for this week. I want to thank everyone for joining on in here. Everybody in the chat, appreciate you. Let me jump right spot here. So yeah, everybody in the chat, Buffy Loves Supercat, Sebastian, Jedi Dad, thank you for joining. I want to thank my guest, Frankie. Thanks, dude. Thanks for joining us, man. Great talking Spider-Man with you, dude. Francisco, thanks for joining us. As always, my friend, great talking some Spider-Man with you. And I'm sure we'll be chatting about that final trailer when it drops, right?
Definitely.
Not only that, I'm expecting a freaking, if the rumors are correct, we should be getting a The Batman update not that long from now, right?
Yeah.
Actually, there was a new trailer, I think, 2 days ago.
No shit. Really? I thought there was, but I thought it was a fan-made one, and I was being, like, tricked or something, because I couldn't find it on the Warner Brothers site, you know?
Because apparently it was from the fandom.
Okay, that's the one I saw, though. Fandom? The new DC fandom? That already went down? I thought it hadn't come up yet. Isn't it last year's DC fandom where they showed it? Oh yeah, so okay, so the new DC fandom 10/16/2021. 10/16. That is September, October.
October.
Yeah, 10/16/2021. So October 16th is the new DC fandom. Okay, so I mean, why would they not drop the trailer on that day, right?
Yeah.
It's Batman. I mean, come on. That's got to be the day. What else are they going to show us, dude? Wonder Woman? They're not going to show us anything else. What the heck else is being worked on at DC? Nothing, right? This is it, right? Isn't this the only movie they're doing?
Black Adam from what I heard.
Black Adam, right? Okay. I think the Batman stuff is going to drop here because the of what I remember reading, the Black Adam movie was taking a while to do some stuff, and there really wasn't, like, we haven't really seen footage. They had like animations last time. I'm sure we'll see an update now, but the Batman movie, we saw a full-on trailer. Remember that? Like,
yeah, that was crazy, man.
So 10/16. All right, so it looks like we're gonna be talking some Batman around that time for sure. I'm sure we're gonna be talking about like Static Shock and a bunch of other stuff, all that HBO Max shows probably, you know. Yeah,
That'd be awesome.
Cool, man. All right, so that is it, my friends. Appreciate everyone for watching. Thank you for joining us. For those of you that enjoy our auctions, catch us on Wednesday. We have our Whatnot auctions at 8 o'clock p.m. We're going to do it this Wednesday. So jump on in. Check us out there on Whatnot. Just look us up, Metahumans Comics. You'll find us on there. And then on Sundays, we do our Instagram auctions, so catch us there as well. And in-store hours, Tuesdays and Thursdays in Central California. We appreciate you all. Thank you for joining us. Have a great week since it's Monday. We've got to have a great week ahead of you. Everyone stay safe, take care of each other. Until next time, goodbye.